Hi everyone, just want to make sure we're all on the same page on what Essay 1 is all about and how to be successful in it. So number one, just make sure you pay attention to this first box. You want to make sure that you're not using AI, that you're writing the right number of words, and that you're using 1 to 2 sources in the essay that come from this handout. This is not a paper where you go on the internet and start searching whatever you want. Okay, and of course there's all kinds of rules on what happens when you don't follow these instructions at the top. So I don't want to go into it, just make sure you're reading this and understanding what happens when you're not following these requirements. The purpose of this essay is to inform readers about environmental sustainability initiatives at a local level. So to do that, we're looking at the City of Orlando and Orange County's websites, and we're also potentially supplementing our research with articles from the Orlando Sentinel database. And those 3 sources are here, okay? The first topic is finding 2 environmental sustainability initiatives in the city or the county. And that's fairly easy to do. You just hop on one of these sites. I've already made it tailored to the environment, and you just pick 2 of these. Okay, just pick 2. Or you can go to the city and you're, again, just pick 2. Okay, and you could use a combination of what you found on the city and the county websites, but you're just picking 2 environmental sustainability initiatives. And the other option is to choose 1 environmental sustainability effort, but it needs to be improved. You don't exactly agree that what it's doing is really benefiting the environment. And again, you go on this website, you choose just 1 of them, right? So I'll go to the City of Orlando, for instance. Maybe I choose transportation. And of course, their website's going to talk about all the great stuff they're doing for transportation and mobility, but you think they can be better. So you just pick 1. Now, in order to show that there's a flip side and that they need to improve it, more likely than not, it's going to be found in the Orlando Sentinel newspaper, because they hold the city and county accountable when they're, just falling short of what they say they're doing on their websites. So that's where Orlando Sentinel would be really instrumental in proving your point that they need to improve. All right, so the first one, probably best to just get everything from these first 2 sites. You maybe just need just 1 website and just 2 initiatives. But if you're doing the second one, more than likely you're going to need that article on the database to show that they need to improve. Other parts here is this outline template. Yes, you will use it. Your paper is 50% done when you use it. Notice that I want to see the evidence that you actually did research and where the heck you got it from. And this is just a good way of learning how to write research papers in college. Very methodical, there's a way to do it, and I'm going to teach you how. And then notice that there's 2 main ideas. So if you're doing essay number 1, obviously if you're doing 2 initiatives, main idea 1 will be on 1 initiative, main idea 2 will be on the second initiative. If you choose essay number 2 on 1 sustainability effort, then main idea 1 will be on that effort, that initiative, and main idea 2 will be on how they should be improving it. And that would probably come from the database article. Another part of this is how to analyze quotes, and there's all these different ways to do it. That's where the true writing takes place. Notice that here you're not really doing much except for formulating your introduction and conclusion and finding your data and what your points are going to be. But when it comes to actually writing the paper, this is the section of the Essay 2 handout that will help you most. So please make sure that you are understanding what the essay topic is about, the sources you must use, 1 or 2 of them, when you would need to use it, making sure that you are citing your sources in this outline, and that you also know that this is also a guide for how to draft the paper when it comes down to it. If you need help, please let me know. This is a mandatory assignment, and until it is 100% correct, you cannot move forward on drafting this paper. So making sure you get it right the first time is what's really going to matter. My suggestion when you get to the outline, and you'll see this again, is copying and pasting this and then using the template. Thanks everyone for your hard work and learning what our city and our county is doing to benefit the environment.